So we're here
Nice.
for a Tango Wisdom Virtual Summit, discussions on community. Guillermo Barrionuevo is here with me today. Very happy to have you here.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here too.
Thank you.
In the interview.
That's right. Wherever we are, yes?
Okay, you remember if you don't understand my English, you can say something for the community, no? For the good of the community.
Good, absolutely. So Guillermo, what I want to start with is I want to first get to know you a little bit, where you are right now in the world, and places that you've traveled or that you've called home, where you culturally grew up, and a little bit about yourself, please.
Okay. I'm here right now in Colegiales, Buenos Aires. It's a neighborhood in Buenos Aires. I'm from Patagonia, Neuquén. My city is in a valley, where a river and the mountains are. So I'm coming from there. It has been 10 years that I'm here in Buenos Aires. I'm working with Mariela Samet Band. She's my partner. She's a wonderful partner. And we have been dancing like 4 years and something. I dance like 21 years from now. Tango. Just tango. I never did another thing. Seriously. So the only serious thing is tango.
Okay.
And I know another dances, but they are very basic things.
Mm-hmm. Great. And you travel around teaching, Guillermo?
Yes, I'm traveling around the world, but mostly Europe and Russia sometimes. No, a lot of times Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Russia, Turkey, but mostly Europe.
Uh-huh.
Europe is the main place. I have been in the United States.
Okay.
And a lot of places over there.
So Guillermo, since we're talking about tango, and that is the serious business, what I'd like to ask you is, we have a global tango community. What do you think are important things to discuss when we're talking about tango and community?
To discuss? I don't know if to discuss, but to be inside of the tango community, global tango community, I think it's very important the body language we use. It's important to feel friendly, because sometimes we don't feel friendly. We don't say, maybe we say that we are, but the body does not represent the same. So for me, it's important to be friendly around the community, to smile, maybe not say a word, but to smile, to greet, to feel he can be your friend or she can be your friend. And this helps a lot to the community, and it helps to the communication. So let's say that you can start to talk to someone more relaxed. And if you are not in this manner, maybe you will think, how is he? Why he's looking? Or all these things that appears in our mind, Mm-hmm. It makes us a little separate inside of the tango world. Mm-hmm. So for me, feeling more friendly could be one thing to have in mind. Mm-hmm. Yes, and the conversation and everything will come more easy, whatever the conversation is or discussion, or because when you are with a friend, you can feel more free. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And how is my English, Yuda?
It's
Eh?
great, Guillermo. It's
Are you
great.
sure?
Yes,
Don't lie,
I'm not.
eh? Okay.
So it starts with the body language, right? And even if we're going to dance
See.
with somebody, it starts with the body language and the caseo.
Yes, yes. Yeah. Sometimes this helps a lot to the communication, you know?
Mhm.
Mm, maybe a little high with your eyes, with your head. He will say, hello, my name is Guillermo. I'm from Neuquén. How are you? Body language
Mhm.
translation, no? So it's easy after to say, would you like to dance? Also with my head, you know?
Yeah.
And feel not weird. Sometimes we don't know that we have another thing in the body. The body is saying, I don't know, who are you? You know, what do you want from me? You want to marry me? You know, some things that they are not
Right.
real. So
Yeah.
this can help to be relaxed inside of the community, and I think we can have this in mind.
Mhm. Speak to that more. Speak to more how the body communicates and the messages that it gives.
Yeah, this is a big subject, you know, very, very, very big. But I think it's a process inside of tango, inside of learning tango, because you have to be a lot of conscious about what you are doing. And maybe you can say, okay, I'm relaxed, for example, but your partners reflects your the community reflects what the real thing is happening, you know. So to learn a step, you have to go through you, through your partner, and through the community, and like this um, you can have a whole idea of how you are, you know. And I think it's a very big subject. It's very interesting too, because sometimes we don't say things that we really mean. Maybe we want to be more friendly, we want to be more open, more relaxed, but sometimes we will talk a lot with the body, you know. Like we will say a lot of things, but we are not meaning to say all these words.
Mhm.
We want to have more like a friend talking with the body.
Mhm.
And it's a whole process that we have to be through that, to have more consciousness about the movement. How can we feel better? How can we feel more comfortable but don't lose our energy, our personality? Is big. What would you like to know about this? I have an idea, but it's mine, my
Yeah.
idea.
Well, I want to hear your ideas. And I guess I would ask, as the teacher that travels around, how do you introduce this and help people become aware of the communication that their body's doing that they may not be aware of?
Yes, I really love it. I really love doing that work, and I start about all in before the classes. I'm friendly.
Mhm.
What I say, I greet, I give kisses, I give advices. I'm not more in the role that the teacher, but more like a friend.
Mhm.
You know, I will talk to them like they are a group of friends that I know, and I can share some information with them. Uh, this will make us the communication more fluid, and they can be more themselves because I'm not in the okay, you're doing this wrong. No, it's not like that. You know, I try not to go too much inside of that. I go more in the way. How can I help you? Oh, no, no. Look, and this is better. You can do this better. try this, try that. It's like having conversation, you know, with your body. I don't know. I will say something about uh, what I want to explain in a friendly way.
Mm-hmm.
I try to do that. So for me, when I teach, I want to make them relax, be more friends, be more relaxed with me. Don't go away. When I pass through, sometimes they get very, you know, like clear. They look like I'm doing this good, this I'm bad, you know, something like this. I correct these things.
Mm-hmm.
I correct right away because I want another energy in the classes. I want another energy to receive from me. And then probably if I notice, I will take to the whole group this idea. Okay, if I go around you, don't worry. I'm just a friend. I want to help. You know, this is not a place to work. I will not tell you that you are bad and we will die. You know, it's more like how can you have more fun? Oh, I'm having fun. I'm having. Okay, so relax your shoulder. Talk to me more natural. I don't know. You know, all these things I will try to say in another way, different ways, in different ways.
So you're speaking to the students and setting the tone. You set the tone of the class by being
Yes,
that friendly manner and set the tone of the community of the people that you
yes,
have.
yes. I try to do it. Sometimes I make an introduction of the class. I would say of the subject, whatever. But I start with this. Hello to everyone. Uh, I'm here for you to help. We are with my partner, no? She's the same. She has the same idea, and everything we will say is to help you. Feel feel free to ask, to share these things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what are other things? So this is as a teacher and creating a warm environment for people to learn.
See?
Because of course we learn better when we're not feeling like someone's staring over our shoulder, right?
It's true. We can dance better too.
Yes, exactly. So what are
See.
some other things that feel are important in the building of community and the creating that relaxed environment for people in our tango community?
Well, the tango is a social dance, and we have to keep this in mind because we are not dancing alone. We dance with a connection to ourselves, to our partner, and the whole group.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to take care about some codes, social codes. You know,
Mm-hmm.
try not to hit, try not to say say sorry, just with a little, you know, don't worry, or I don't know, manners that helps to get the community more unite, more calm, more uh, more easy, also more easy. Just little things that will help, not to hit someone, you know, not to have the pista for you, for yourself. If you did something wrong or not the same, I will ask sorry. Yes,
Somebody
he's
wants your
asking
attention.
sorry. Yes, he's asking also sorry, but I'm hungry. He will eat. It's my cat. See,
So the
see, it
codes
is
are,
important.
do you look at the codes then, Guillermo, as manners, as way to be respectful to each other?
See, totally, totally. They are sometimes I don't know how do you say the translation, but like evident. I don't know. Like if you think a little, is there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mutual respect.
Mm-hmm.
Things you don't even have to write things.
Mm-hmm.
You hit someone, sorry, I don't know. Smile.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's mad. Sorry, I didn't do it on purpose. I will take care. You know,
Yeah.
these things will help. There are a lot of codes in Tango that they are like written. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but I think we can use the common sense. Common sense was the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So being in Buenos Aires and dancing there and living there for a period of time, and coming from Argentina, what do you think is important for people outside of Buenos Aires to know about the culture in Buenos Aires where tango developed in order to keep that respect?
yes, this is very good question. It's good to know that we are community that we want to. We are friendly. We are friendly. We are very friendly. We want to have you comfortable. We want to seduce. We want to be good. Also, we want these relaxed things that I was talking. We have a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've been traveling, and sometimes it's different in around the world. But here is more like hey, let's go outside. Let's go to dance. Let's go to drink something. All these things. I think they are already on the culture. How can I help you? Okay, sometimes people is saying outside the Argentina that we are too much like this, and sometimes to seduce, we have a lot of this. But it's nothing that you cannot handle,
Mm-hmm.
So being relaxed, you can say, thank you. No one will force you, we don't like too much this okay, you're from Argentina, sorry. Yeah. It's more like, do you want to go to the party? Yes, I would like to go, it's good to environment. Yes, you can do this, that. Okay, let's see you tomorrow. I don't know, I will go to the practica, are they good? This more a friend talking helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Not to feel weird. If a lot of people come here and feel weird, very weird, like, sorry, I'm from another place. I don't want to hurt you. It's not that you have to support me. Sorry. We are like, what happened?
Uh-huh.
Like, what happened? Why she's talking to like this? And I think it's more easy to release the idea. We go to dance, we go to have fun, to meet people, I don't know, new experience. Let's discover, let's experience. And this attitude can help a lot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we are very passionate, we are very active, I don't know how to say, but try not to go weird. Try not to act weird.
Mm-hmm.
Or to come already to Argentina, because we dance every day. I don't know. You already feel under, or no? It will take you more time to adapt, to meet people, to to feel more in the community, more comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I get the feeling when I was in Buenos Aires, you know, that it's a big party. Everybody just goes out to the Milonga to have a good time. Yeah, dancing is part of it, but it's that friendly, jovial kind of fun place.
Yes, totally. And only not in the Milonga. Sometimes we share parties, you know, where we dance not just tango, and sometimes cumbias and other rhythms, drink a little, I don't know. And this is something also to experience. Mm-hmm. It's nice, you know. It will still is in the movement, with movement, but it's part of our culture. Yes. You can find this around the season, any season.
Yeah, certainly feel that. I went to an Eddy in you know, outside of the city, and
sí, very good meetings. They are good meetings.
Yeah, you really get the party vibe there.
Yes. Did you have fun over there?
I did have fun. Yes.
Yes, I think it's a very different energy than in Buenos Aires. Yes. We say del interior, ¿no? Uh-huh. El Leti is encuentro del interior. Uh-huh. So it's different. Uh-huh. What I was saying of a friendly is a little more.
Yes.
Yes. Is personal view, you know, my personal view is like outside of Buenos Aires is more friendly, let's say, if I have to resume. Yes.
So outside of Buenos Aires, you know, for me, I live in the States. This is where I come from, but it almost feels to me like it's more stringent, like there's even more seriousness taken, where that attitude maybe isn't as easily to come by.
In the sorry, I get lost a little. You say that in the States? Mm-hmm. Is okay.
Well, you know, what I see a lot of times is people saying that this is what tango is.
Yes.
And you're not doing tango if you're not doing this, or this is where it really is. And there then becomes this divide in communities because not everybody likes that.
I know, yes.
Then they're on the other side of it saying, well, we only do it this way.
See, we can become serious now.
Yes.
See, I have heard this also a lot. Yes, it's not too much tango, and I even me, I use it, but everyone has a thing to say that's tango. Everyone has their personal view of what is tango, so you don't have to worry too much about this. No, for me, tango is more what is more real. If it's more and more real, it's more tango. You know, they have something, and it moves me. It produces something to me. Very tango. And also some images.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Regardless of anything else.
Yes. Sometimes more than some movement. If I see them, they are enjoying, they are floating, they just, okay, wow. Very tango is for me. They are feeling a lot. It's about feeling. If I see them thinking, it's less tango for me. Mm-hmm. You know, everyone will say something different, even my colleagues, but I go more for the feeling. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, and you started off talking about the body, and that it's the body that communicates.
Yes, totally. Yes, sometimes people will say, No, but I'm relaxed. Okay, no, I really enjoy tango. Really, really, really enjoy. I'm crazy. But if you look at the bodies are worried, are asking sorry, are ashamed. You know, all these things we have to clean. Someone will say to us, "No, look, you can feel on this way. You know, it's better. The movement will get cleaner if you do this, and you feel this way. Try to put the weight on this place, and you know all this information. It will match what you are saying, what you are feeling. I don't know if I make myself clear, but sometimes we don't say the things and demonstrate with our bodies. We say some things and they don't match with what the body is saying. See.
And so when you described, somebody say they're worried, and you could tell that their body's worried, but what their words are saying is that they really feel it and enjoy it. I find that a lot of times people will go more to technique, right? And is that what you're kind of saying, is that they're going more to technique, put a foot here and do that, to try and get them to feel more of it. But the feeling part is hard.
Yes, it's very hard. It's very hard. It's a whole way. It's a thing to take it to your life. It will match also with how you move in your life. Actually, a lot of things they change when you start tango. You start to move in a different way. You start to be in the street in a different way. Greet sometimes, be more friendly. Someone asks you something, you answer in a different way. I don't know.
So do you find, Guillermo, that your teaching has changed in the last 10 years or so to I guess I'm asking, like, has it changed in the last bit of time?
A lot. It's changing every time. It's changing every day. And from now 10 years, a lot. Because I'm more sure what I want. I'm knowing better my body. I know better what I want to transmit. I know better what I want to receive. And all this base is each time stronger, so I can be more free, let's say, in my teaching, in how I relate with people. I'm not too mental. Before, maybe I was worried about I don't know, he's very good, how can I teach him if I see them and they are good, but now I'm more friends. I'm more a friend, you dance very good. Look, you can get better in this. This is a detail you can go into. You can have this point of view. This is my point of view. Maybe it can help you, and it will always get to another place from what I'm really offering them from myself. I try to talk to them with my heart like they are friends. So this will never go far, Maybe 10 years ago, it was more like, okay, I will give him a good structure and difficult. And I don't know, this was more mental. But behind that structure, it was fear about not feeling that I'm good or something like this. Yes, Sasha has contributed. I don't know if the community knows Sasha, but Sasha, I was big point of change in my life about feeling, getting inside of the real feelings, like I say, like matching the body and what you want to say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So do you think that the way that your dancing has evolved, both because of, Sasha's introduction to helping you match your body and, your feelings and what was coming through, but also the way that tango has been evolving over the last bit of time?
My dance have changed. Yes, because I'm changing my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and when I shared this time with Sasha here when she was here, I was looking at inside of me a lot of things. I was already changing my dancing. I was paying more attention to my body. I was seeing if this match with what I want to say. And the dance have changed also a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Each time I can concentrate more in the positive
Mm-hmm.
with my body without running away, to, I don't know, I hit her, oh my God, she would say, I'm not good, these things are very deep. It's not something that you can decide at the beginning. And after, with training, being in your body, is better. It's getting better.
A sense of confidence, right? It sounds like
Same.
both your dancing and your teaching is coming from more of a confident place of who you are as a human being living on planet Earth.
Yes, it's something like this. Maybe it sounds philosophical,
I
but
think tango is very philosophical.
yes. See, but it's very like this for me.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's a way of life, and everyone who enters to the community, they will say something very similar. They start to look inside, and they go inside of the community. They try to discover inside what is inside of the community. They start to think about tango. They go to buy shoes. They think in tango, dress tango, and they match the same. Yes, like the life start to go around also tango. Tango is involved,
In every decision.
Yes, sometimes okay, no, but it will not match with this festival. I don't know.
Right, exactly.
No, see,
Exactly.
I know a lot of uh, people that says, I don't know, oh no, maybe I will not accept this job because I cannot dance. It's too early
Right.
to wake up something.
So, so I want to talk a little bit about feeling and the music, Guillermo, because
Okay.
there's a lot of there. I think there's some good conversations going on about music and the development of the music that we dance to. And of course, there's lots of people that like to dance to other types of music, alternative
Yes.
music. But how important is it to really start connecting to the music?
Is connecting to the music is everything. I think now I'm changing now my perspective of life of tango also, because some years ago I just think that tango was all. I was thinking that tango was all my life, but now I'm sure it's my life first. Tango comes after. So I really want to have fun. I want to share something. Yes, sometimes I don't want to dance anything because I want to dance tango, But if you put something that can make me feel something different, I can communicate different with my body, I will dance it very, very inside. I try to go inside of any music, you know. I put music that is not tango at the beginning in my classes, because I don't want to feel this tango, you know. Okay, put your face, tango face, your pose, tango pose. Uh, but also, I don't want to dance the whole time. Another thing that is not tango. I use it a lot, and I like some special moments, you know, special alternative music to get the people more relaxed, to get me in another connection with my partner, uh, and come back. But some touches.
Mhm.
Yes, I like some alternative music. I have a lot.
So you use the music as a way to almost expand what you're able to feel. Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
yes,
Mhm.
yes, and I will see sometimes if it's matching, real matching, or at least for me, if okay, I'm dancing this music I really like, is I'm really feeling this music. Okay, if you're really thinking this music, do you think that if the music goes away, your movements are representing this music? Are they really matching what you are trying to say? I will go inside of this with not only with tango, with any music. Okay, if this is what you produce on you, if it's real, if I take off the music of this video that we are recording of you dancing, is matching with the music or not? And this can make them see that they are doing something not conscious. They are moving sometimes. They move. Sometimes me too. But I don't have too many people that says this to me. Okay, doesn't match too much what you're doing, you know. But I'm sure I'm doing sometimes.
Uh-huh.
I try to match. I try to match what it's produced, even if the music is very slow and I'm feeling that is kind of funny for me, because I will dance it funny, and I will try to match it also,
Mhm.
but in a conscious way,
Mhm.
in a conscious way. So if the music goes away, some people will say that I'm taking this instrument, this voice, this special part, it will match in some sense,
Mhm.
senses.
Mhm. Mhm.
You like alternative music?
I like some of it. I really like traditional music, but
So,
I like world music. I I made a conscious choice, probably about 12 or 13 years ago, listen to more world music from all over
uh-huh.
and train my ears to hear it. Because at
Yeah, nice.
first, when I heard music from a different culture, it was like pots and pans banging.
it
and
happens.
and and different sounds, and they didn't follow the familiar rhythms that I knew. But then as I understood a little bit of the story or the history of where that music came from, of the people that music came from, that they developed it, and the stories related to it, and the rituals and the practices of that, and the making of the instruments, it changed my ability to appreciate the music and begin to listen to it in a different way.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
So when I came to tango, I really wanted to feel the traditional music, because to me that was an important part of what was, well, where the how the dance developed.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
so I really do like the traditional music.
Yes, me too. Me too. Is music, if you can go inside of the music of tango music, traditional music, it really match what they are saying, you know, what they're singing,
Hmm.
what the music is proposing. Not all tangos, not all, but most of the tango, if something really moving happened, they are saying with words too. Something
Hmm.
happened here, it will match. Mm. I like this of the tango, you know.
Yeah. And with what you're talking about, a feeling, I think that that's important to get familiar with, is the music in that way, to feel, or to find some way to connect, because not everybody connects to the music.
Yes. Well, this is a very good point because the main thing after our connection is music. We will find the two of us there. This will connect us. First, my connection. After my connection to you and the music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and sometimes we will meet there. We will meet already there.
Mm-hmm.
In a good, very good case, we are already matching there. I have my, I feel me, you know, and I go and I already find you. This
Mm-hmm.
is the great combination.
Yeah. So I find it really interesting is, as a follower, I feel like I have musicality, like I love to play with it. But as I'm learning to lead, I'm having a harder time.
See, yes, it's a different role. It's
Yeah.
different. It's a different role because you have to match again what you want to express with your body in the music. Okay, you want to do a quick part, your body has to change.
Mm-hmm.
To tell your partner that she has to do it without me pulling her or um, forcing her to do it, and this is
Right.
difficult. See?
Right. Right. But it's, again, this partnership and the working together to create something beautiful, right? So as a teacher, and your colleagues, right? The Do you find that you discuss, I imagine, because I think whenever we're with tango people, we talk about tango.
See? Very common.
you know, how are the conversations between your colleagues that are also teachers?
How are them, or what
Yeah.
are we
Well,
talking
how are
about?
the conversations, when you talk about varying opinions or ideas, how do you engage in those?
Personally, I really like I really like to hear my colleagues what they think, to express also my point of view, but inside of their point of view I find something because they have a criteria. I don't know how to say. Mm, they have criteria. They
Creativity or?
no they um, the point of view of them is in some way deep.
Mhm.
You know, it's something where I can take some information, something that I like, even if I don't agree.
Mhm.
But usually we talk a lot about tango community, about what is happening around the world, what is our experience, what we like, and I like I like to exchange information. I really like.
I think it's
I
important.
say I was remembering that we are every Thursday we meet with some
Mm-hmm.
guys, to eat asado,
Uh-huh.
and we are all men, and we are all professional, and we discuss, things. I was trying to remember
Yeah.
some conversations.
Yeah, I would love to hear just a little bit.
I cannot say it. You know what happens inside of the group. We cannot say it, but I was trying to get the main ideas.
Right.
Main ideas is sometimes some festivals, what they want to express with a festival, why sometimes people go and dance, but there are not too much deep things inside of some festivals or sometimes some meetings.
Mhm.
Some places that they do have, but it's more about this, and sometimes we go inside of technique, sometimes
Mhm.
in movements in different ways. I
So,
like
how would you create something deep in a place? Say I'm
in a
having a
place.
well, say I'm having a festival and I want to have something deep. What would that be? How would I foster or create that?
For me, if there is something deep, it has to be real. It has to be real. You have to be relaxed to go inside of something deep, because the tension will make this fantasy, artificial fireworks, and after sometimes talk serious about something, take some consciousness about we are doing, what we are dancing, how we are dancing, how are you feeling, how I am feeling. If even if it doesn't match what we love, are we respecting each other, are we feeling angry and I'm uh, saying something like to you and I don't know and I don't mean it. This will take to the people to some place, another place, Are you going in the class um, only for the technique? It will not be deep.
Mhm.
Deep. I always say in classes that is important technique, but it's not the most important thing. Most important thing is how are you feeling, your energy. What are you saying inside, behind this movement? First your energy, and after we can go inside of a structure. It will be more easy. You can start in everywhere, for the structure, for technique, but usually technique is about details.
Mhm.
Details of what you are doing. Okay, you can step like this, you will feel different, but now how are you feeling? No, I'm feeling nervous. Okay, calm down. Okay, we are getting better in another things. Most of the things we can solve by energy,
Mhm.
but taking consciousness about how we are really feeling, it will make this technique going inside of your body much quicker,
Mhm. Mhm.
I think.
Yeah. Well, I would agree. We are energy first, and then
Energy first for me.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it's very important. As I told you in the classes, it's fundamental for me. If everyone gets stressed and they don't understand whatever I'm saying, whatever the movement I'm trying to give, it will be worse because everyone is very worried. They feel frustrated. They want to ask me all, and everything. Don't go away. Watch me while I'm doing it, please. Don't go. I don't feel this for a long time because I'm more like, okay, you try. If it's not running, okay. After a while of trying, call me. I will help you.
Mhm.
I will help you whenever I see all the group, and I will say something for the whole group. But they have another energy. They are having fun sometimes. See, energy is first. Totally. Sometimes people is thinking that they are looking at them and say, "Oh my God, that's an awful pivot."
Mhm.
But usually we men, for example, we never will say, "Did you see that pivot? It's great." We talk about other things. She's so great. She has very good embrace. She's relaxed. Between the times we have good conversations. This is kind of talk we have in the Milonga
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
about this. We will never, sometimes, very, very few times, she is very good for turns. I don't know, but once a year, I don't know. It's very, very weird to say this to another man. See,
So again, it
see.
comes back to, is it fun? Are you,
Yes,
does it feel good? Are they
yes, yes.
relaxed?
And I hear also girls. Oh no, he's very fun. Dance with him. He's good. I know. I'm close to one girl, and she's advising another woman, and they never say like, "Oh, he has very very uh, good pivot." I don't know, technical thing. Yeah, sometimes they look good. They will say he looks very good, but he doesn't feel good. Be careful.
Mhm. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
He's very good, but uh, he doesn't feel good, at least to me. Okay, these
Yeah,
things I hear around.
yeah.
See,
But good
sometimes
technique
much.
is good. Good technique helps, right? Because it can
Yeah.
be painful if it's not.
Yeah.
But in Buenos Aires, there are so many people to choose from that you can see those people. In smaller communities, sometimes the majority of the community don't have really good technique, so it's tough.
Mm. See. But behind all that,
Mm-hmm.
energy will kill all.
Mm-hmm.
How do you conversate with this guy? I don't know. Is he having fun? Meanwhile, you're dancing. Okay, technique. I don't know if you will say something about his technique
Mm-hmm.
first than saying, I really have fun with him. I I want to dance with him. I want to be around him. He's fun to be with. More on this way, I think.
Yeah. Well, and isn't that how community is built? Is by having fun with each other and being social and enjoying each other's company.
Mm, yes, I think it's more like this. Sometimes you don't feel open, and maybe you want to observe. You go to the milonga to observe. It's fine also. It's not like you have to be always friendly uh, and to have something that you are not feeling. It's not about that.
Mhm.
But usually, what you want is go and have fun, and this is the truth. If
Mhm.
someone asks, why you are going to Milonga? I like to dance. I like to have fun. I see some people that transmit me some things. They make me feel something. Okay, I will go to the milongas to to observe how people is another feeling, and they are choosing that. Is particularly one case, you know, and it's very true too. Maybe they go to dance if they are introspective, and you feel them in another way, you know, but they are being true too.
And that comes back to what you had said about you want to have something deep, you got to be real, you got to be true, you got to be where you come from. You got to bring where you're at to the moment.
Yes, yes. It's important. It's important. How are you? I'm not feeling good. You can find this kind of conversation in a milonga. Are you okay? I'm not feeling too okay. Oh, what happened? Okay. All right. We go to dance and you feel the energy. Is another energy. I like to feel this too. Certainly.
Well, and I've certainly gone to Milonga not feeling well and said so. And that tanda was very healing. It felt so good to my heart to be honest with how I felt and be received and embraced in that.
Yeah, sometimes I feel not good, and I feel like I had a conversation with my friend, and I release a lot of things. You know, you're expressing part of your energy over there. Yes. See, it's fine.
So you've touched on a lot of things for us, Guillermo, about what's important to both have a community and to be together and to have real experiences.
See.
Is there anything else that you want to maybe share with us before we wrap our time together up that you think is important that we need to know?
I think this tango is a very good activity to recommend. You know, it's like something that you say, healing. There are a lot of people, sometimes they feel not good, they feel not good enough to do anything, and tango is a place where you can feel a family, you can feel friendship. You know, if you need something, people will be more alert. You know, it's a place where you can build your self-esteem. Self-esteem?
Self-esteem, yes.
Yes. And I really like to recommend to go inside of tango. Yes. About all some people that you can see, they need to go outside of their problems. You know, they are not feeling too much their body. They live with someone who they don't really like. You know, they are with some partners that they are not enjoying. Maybe you can send them to dance. And dance, the tango dance at least, is a lot of making what is really happening true. You know, you will see it around the process of learning. They will be more together, or they will notice that they are really don't match. They are not matching. So it's an activity that gets you close to who you really are. Yes, yeah. You will see it in your dance, and it will pass through your life right away, and also backwards. whatever happens in your life, you will go to the dance. See.
Yeah. Beautiful. So Guillermo, how do people find you if they want to study with you or your travels?
I travel mostly to Europe, and we are with Mariela until end of March here, and we come back in June. We made some tours, 3 months each 3 months, more or less. No, so probably in June I will come here. September I will go. I will spend 2 months outside and we come back. But I have a web page that my brother made. Very nice.
Great.
And over there I have the information around the places we are with Mariela. Yes, Mariela is very, very good partner. I didn't talk to about her, but if they know her, she's very, very good. She knows a lot.
Excellent. We got to surround ourselves with people that know a lot, right? And that are good
See.
people.
And she has very good energy. She's fun, you know. We match very well.
Good. And so what is this web page that people can go to find you?
It's Mariela y el Peque. Some people call me El Peque. .com. www.marielaielpeque.com. Sí.
Well, thank you for taking the time and chatting with me.
It was a pleasure. It was easy.
Good.
I thought no one. Yes, I thought no one was going to understand me because I learned English long time ago in Texas. Houston, Texas. I went for about a year, but I didn't know nothing about English. And I was a teenager, you know. I was more in another ways. I didn't like to study now a lot. And it took me some time to learn, but I remember.
You do.
Yes.
I understand you completely.
See, I can have some conversation classes and everything. I can give some ideas, but I don't know if they are correct. Like maybe yes, it seems like they are answering, you know.
Right. They're nodding when I want them to nod and saying no when I want them to say no.
Yes. Yes. It was fun. Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you.
Sí.